Good afternoon, YouTube. For a lot of people, it's afternoon, 3 p.m. Tuesday. Today my video is my second video ever on YouTube regarding frugal living. And the first day that I made my video, it was about repairing and salvaging old shoes that I had gotten, that I had bought. And the same day that I made the video, I actually repaired something else in my house, which you're looking at it right here in the video. I have this little little shelf that I had found many years ago, and I don't even remember, of course, where I found it because it's been so many years, and I find so much stuff doing cleaning houses and just driving around from place to place getting places. But it's this little wooden shelf right here that I had found, and I'm going to remove everything. You could look at it, and my cats have gotten things dirty, so again, this is not a professional video. This is just my second video on YouTube ever. But this little wooden shelf right here it's not very big. It might be a little over a foot long, and it was meant for evidently holding books or something like that, and it has seen its better days, put it that way, since it's so many years old and I have so many animals. I was just cleaning it a little bit before I turned on the camera on my phone, but because of having so many animals, this thing had gotten knocked down so many times, and it had come apart. And it had been apart for, maybe, I don't know, at least 6 months to a year or more now. And the pieces were all over the place here at my house, and I had to kind of find them. But since it was in so many pieces, I had tried to glue it. I had used just hot glue, a hot glue gun, and I had put it back together. And you could maybe see where, just in the corners or something, where I had the hot glue, like right here and all that. I had it hot glued all the way around, basically, and here's some more hot glue where it was and all. And like I said, it's gotten a lot of wear over the years from the animals and all, but it was in completely apart pieces. There was no part of it that was left together after the animals got a hold of it, basically. And you see underneath here I have cardboard, and it's because the animals are such a mess sometimes that they make messes everywhere, so I put cardboard on top of my furniture. But you can see I was using it for not books anymore because of having the animals. They knock it down, but my chargers and batteries for, like, these are my lawnmower batteries. This is my little mini snow blower. There's some battery chargers and batteries for some other tools, power tools I have. Like, there's one right there, drill. But since I had had it for so long and everything like that, there was no way I was going to be able to use it anymore for a bookshelf because of the animals knocking everything down continuously, the cats. But it would not stay together, so I had tried the hot glue, and so it maybe worked for a few days or something, and then when it was knocked down again, it completely came apart again. And so finally, so here's what I finally did the same day that I was working on my shoes, and I was telling you guys about my shoes. I totally put it back together with screws this time, and I was salvaging old screws, and I had held them in a coffee can along with some other parts that I find, and I put them all together at one place. So, but anyway, you can see I used my mini drill here, cordless drill, to put some screws into it. Just old salvage screws that I found, and I find things and I take them apart, and I salvage the screws. But I had a coffee can full of screws and nails that I took out of a shed that I took apart for for parts to use on my shed and around my house. And I had taken the shed apart completely by hand with a hammer, a handheld screwdriver, and a pry bar. Oh, and I used the guy's sledgehammer too. So I removed a shed for the guy for free, and I got to have everything that came with it. So I took all the wood, I took all the screws, I took all the nails, every single part and I hauled it. I hauled a lot of it off and got rid of a lot of it. I burned some of it because some of it was no good. What else did I do to it? I used pieces of it to fix my old shed that was getting dilapidated over the years, and you know, I cut pieces off of it, and I used it for the roof, to replace the roof completely on my shed. And it wasn't even roof pieces that I used, it was just pieces from the shed. But so thankfully I had plenty of screws. I still have plenty of screws and nails. I have coffee cans upon coffee cans of screws and nails that came out of it. And so that's what I do. I find stuff, and instead of throwing it away, you know, I loved this little thing for some reason. I liked it. I decided to keep it and continue using it. And, you know, right now I said I'm using it for my batteries. But, you know, if there comes a day when I don't have animals or so many animals again, you know, maybe I'll use it again for its purpose, like a little bookshelf or something. Or maybe my cookbooks someday, which I really have no place for right now because the animals knock it down. So I have them put away. But, so my next goal is to, of course, refinish it, you know, sand it down and put some new stain on it and then some shellac on it. You know, some clear varnish, shellac, whatever you want to call it. I used to do that many years ago. I used to refinish stuff, but it's very time consuming, of course. Anybody who does that knows how time consuming it is. So I didn't want to do 2 videos on one day, so I kind of broke it up into, this is the second video, and I don't just throw things away, like I said. You know, I try to find a purpose for them. And it's old, and most people would probably throw it away, or, you know, especially if it broke, and it wasn't, you know, completely broken into pieces that couldn't be salvaged or something, but it had broken into all the pieces separately that are here that you see. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate pieces. And, I figured the wood is still good. It's nice and solid. It's very strong, solid wood. Even these are strong, solid pieces right here. If I knock on it, you know, you can hear, well, maybe not so well with these, that it's solid yet. So I don't throw good wood away. I salvage wood too, you know, for anything I can salvage it for. But anyway, today I have a splitting headache, so if I don't sound super enthused today, it's because my blood pressure was up the last couple of days for some reason, and I know y'all probably don't care to hear about it, but so I was facing a splitting headache for the last couple of days because of that, and just trying to rest. So but I enjoy doing my little projects like this, and I enjoy sharing them now. Since I decided to try to share these little projects with people on YouTube and throughout the world here, evidently, because YouTube goes all over the world. And so, you know, I'll continue trying to do my little videos for people of stuff that I do to save money. I had wanted a place because to hold my little batteries and stuff, and I have a lot more, but I don't have them all out or anything. But I wanted a place to hold these, and I keep them close by in my living room where I can charge them with my power outlet that I have close by, which you can't see it here, but and then of course I have my drill close by because I was doing projects, and I keep it normally in my car, but since I was doing stuff here in my house, I decided to keep it here in the house. And This drill has a little power pack on it, and it's a different charger than these. It's just a, and I have it next to me in a little basket. It's just a plug-in charger. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I have another one of these over here. It's a little plug-in charger. So I keep it all here, basically, except for a few that I put away so they're not getting ruined by the cats, because they like to pee all over the house, knock things down, break stuff. There's hair all over the place a lot of times, you know, so you see my makeshift cardboard here for across my top of my counter here. It's actually a little desk that I have here, to tell you the truth. You might hear the cats doing stuff in the background here. Sorry my video is over 10 minutes here. I hope people enjoy seeing the little shelf that I have here, and just how I salvaged it for my own little purposes. And like I said, I saw someone else had a nice little area to do their and hold their batteries and stuff here, and I kind of wanted the same thing. And so I just kind of set this situation up a couple months ago, but this wooden shelf had kept on falling apart, so I kind of gave up on it until just recently when I fixed it, and now I'm showing you the video about it. So just a couple days ago, like I said, I did it. So, but anyway, if anybody has any questions about any of it or comments, feel free to leave comments. This is a new channel, Households by Allie, Frugal Living channel. I just started it. This is my second video, like I said. Get a little idea. You can see my curtains in the background. My bunny rabbit that passed away had chewed them into pieces, and so I'm looking to get new ones that match my living room. So I've washed them and kept them up though, but they're ratty looking too. So you can see that I salvage those by just keeping them up for right now, because they do serve the purpose of keeping my windows covered. And here's a basket that I keep of some of my tools and chargers and stuff right next to it in my living room, next to the TV. Watching Xena Warrior Princess. Oops, can't do that because they might have a copyright on it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Shout out to Linda Farmer. If you watch it till the end of this video, she asked when I'm making my next video. So here it is, Linda. God's blessings and grace to everybody. Thanks for watching and bearing with me that the video is so long. And I'm not sure if this type of stuff interests many people, but for people who enjoy fixing things, salvaging things, being frugal, saving money, not just throwing everything out into the landfill or into the dumpster, into waste, salvaging what would be somebody else's junk and keeping it and turning it into something useful. I hope you enjoy this video too. Okay, thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to. Like I said, it's a brand new channel, Households by Allie, Frugal Living. Hope you guys have a great and blessed day. Bye-bye.